Precious ones, I am your Therese, the little flower of Jesus. I adore your soul, even as I continue to adore the Sacred Heart of my Lord, and desire that you fulfill your purpose by emulating his own example of compassion for all life. To love as the Christ loves means to give as a living fountain gives its essence to the earth and the air without reserve. It simply offers itself through its flowing energy field, witnessing to the power of water to cleanse and purify, and to provide sustenance and vitality. Your sainthood manifests when you attune to the heart of the Eternal One and seek to emulate God's loving awareness each moment of your life. In a childlike spirit of simplicity, you may magnetize the presence of angels and divine beings who will assist you in elevating your gaze to perfection, from whence comes the light of true purity and humility, the virtues of the living saints upon earth. Dear ones, I encourage you to develop a fragrant, rosy heart, like those of the loving saints of East and West. Just as the flower of my heart was able to access the grace of God in all its glory and childlike splendor, so too your heart may bear the holy aromas of the angels of appreciation, the angels of loving kindness, and the angels of childlike joy. Simply making your heart available to God and the angels to utilize, to bless others at will, shall indeed allow your life to become miraculous. For what greater miracle is there than a life fulfilled through love? The earth requires the saving graces of God at this time to raise souls out of darkness and to give them the light of purpose, opportunity, and hope. When each soul understands her purpose and uses each day's opportunities to bring faith, hope, and charity to others, the Christ appears and the saving light of God prevails. You become a part of the greater mission of the saints above as you choose to lead a saintly life below in your domain, precious ones. I am eternally grateful to God and to Jesus that I was able in my last lifetime to simply be my real self by setting aside all save love, by attending to the inner voice, and by being obedient to the words and the reality of Jesus' living example of loving kindness. And now I have an even greater opportunity to serve souls upon earth as an ascended one, answering the prayers of the faithful and the requests of many who seek God's assistance for so many physical, emotional, and spiritual needs. The way of the little flower is also the way of peace. For flowers have always been symbols of peace, even as roses have been symbols of love. When love comes to knock upon the door of your heart, please open and obey her promptings. When compassion comes to quicken you to serve someone in need, please respond as Jesus, Mother Teresa, and I would, with deep devotion to the Christ light within the one calling for help. For it is in these simple acts of kindness that heaven is established upon earth. And you, gentle ones, are at the nexus of that divine alchemy each time you listen to and answer the angel's requests. Dear ones, I desire now to tell you of one wonderful miracle that occurred in the life of a little child after my ascension. This child was maimed with a crippling disease that brought great physical pain to him. His mother prayed with great fervor to me to heal him of this affliction. She placed an image of me on a small holy card at the foot of his bed, hoping that my intercession would be forthcoming, and retired to her own room for repose and sleep. Through God's grace, I sent an angel to lift that little holy card into the air and have it hover near his face so that he could gaze directly upon my image. Through this connection between his eyes and heart and my own, I was able to send a current of healing love unto him to dissolve the karmic pattern that was responsible for his disease and to completely heal him that very night. He was able to sleep uninterrupted in true divine comfort all night long. When his mother came to check on him in the morning, she noticed that the holy card now lay over his heart and that he was breathing deeply and without any pain. As he was in that moment gently awakened by an angel, he smiled at his mother, leapt into her arms, and told her of the healing miracle that occurred with the beautiful lady that previous night. His mother's eyes were filled with tears of joy, and after many kisses and a long embrace, the happy couple proceeded to tell everyone in the family and the village of this holy occurrence. Although this was one of many miracles I've been privileged to offer the innocent and the devoted, it is truly my favorite one, because I shall never forget the deep light blue eyes of that child, which to me reflected the eyes of Jesus. And I reveal to you, dearest ones, that this little boy was actually my own twin flame, with whom I am now reunited in heaven. For through his deep devotion for the duration of that life, he earned his ascension. His name was Philip, and so you may simply call to him as Saint Philip, in the same breath that you call or sing to me. Now I bless you each one with the fragrance of white roses from my heart, even as the Blessed Mother Mary comes with the Holy Spirit to empower your hearts to bear ever greater love each day and each hour. As saints upon earth bear and share this love, our collective purpose is fulfilled, burdens are transmuted, and grace is poured out upon all life. I am your Therese, calling you to a new sisterhood of love, a new brotherhood of compassionate giving. I thank you.